Makerere. He advised that, according to the colonial law, secretary, Zabroni did not kill the 3 villagers in Mulure. According to the colonial law, that it was the beer inside Zabroni that had killed the people, and therefore Zabroni could not be guilty. The indigenous communities have 2 systems of offenses. The first category were Ebshumuro. These included insult, okujuma, very serious. Mistreatment of spouse, okushenda, denying shelter to somebody who had caught by the night while on a journey. Kuonesa, livestock eating somebody's crops. Kuterenta wato, denying water to cattle that are not yours, etc., etc. The remedy for all these, after you have been through the court of the chief or a shazi, which is an assembly of elders sitting outside the kraal, or a tribunal, such as in the matter of Garomukazi Oyangaine, trying to bring back one's wife after she has gone back to her parents in protest against mistreatment. The answer for all this is Okonga, to pay a fine. This can be a cow, a goat, etc. The action is called Okonjesa. The other category of offense is murder, which will create enzugu, vendetta. With enzugu, there were 2 solutions. These were either to revenge or khora, hence the name Mhozi. Mhozi means an avenger. Or kukaraba, blood settlement. If the offending clan did not want to suffer revenge, they would reach out to the victim's clan and offer to kukaraba, which is to pay big compensation in cattle for the murdered person, and the abafumu, the priests, to wipe out the enmity with some rituals that cleans away the blood. Therefore, the colonial concept that somebody can commit an offense and then deny it is very provocative to we, the indigenous people. It represents impunity. Aware of this orientation of our people, we could not bear listening to the line of people like Muhwezi. In the case of the Semto murders, where it was the beer inside Zabroni that was guilty, but not Zabroni. Since Zabroni had made himself a jerrycan of alcohol, and that jerrycan had killed 3 Ugandans, Zabroni and his colleague had to be shot in public and at a point where they had killed people. It is that initial act of balanced justice that catapulted the prestige of the NRM in Buganda and Uganda. The Baganda said, Bano Balina Mazima. These are people of truth and justice. Hence, the Wakiri Trevor Kakuturo you are talking about now. The Wakiri Trevor Kakuturo came because of strict accountability, which we had started when we were in the bush. Even when we came into government, the same was maintained. Indeed, some soldiers have been executed in public for killing people. Examples are Sergeant Kibonge, Sergeant Omona, Private Codet, etc., etc. If Uganda had been peaceful in 1982, in the case of Zabron and group, we could have explored the option of Kukaraba. That was the only way we could save Zabroni, to have blood settlement. But we didn't have that opportunity. Therefore, on the side of the NRA, we came with the spirit of the indigenous justice. However, in the wider system, the legal practitioners and some of the elite adhered to the colonial system that is quite ridiculous in some cases. Take the example that sometimes the accused can refuse to answer.